You still have time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily Deal. Today's deal, 50% off a half pound of chocolate-covered strawberries from Sweet Serenity Chocolates in Seaford and inside the center at Salisbury. Doesn't that sound good? You can get the daily deal on delmarvalife.com or download the free Delmarva Life Daily Deal app for your iPhone, iPad, or Android. Now you can get great deals right in the palm of your hand. Maybe if you forgot Mother on Mother's Day or something, that would be a way to make it up.
Or if you were planning ahead for Father's Day.
There you go.
Just saying. She has been described as the queen of morning talk. Delmarva Life was lucky enough to snag an interview with her, and we're talking about Live with Kelly host Kelly Ripa.
She's become part of a morning routine for many people, but what are her mornings like before her high-profile gig? Who does she dream about interviewing? How close is the show to finding her a co-host?
Well, Delmarva Life's Brian Spiros sat down with Kelly on the set of her show, and let's just say the interview got interesting. Take a look at this.
It's Live with Kelly.
Get ready, you're about to get a sneak peek behind the scenes of Live with Kelly. Delmarva Life was there to see what goes on before, during, and after the show. The best part, I got to sit down and interview Kelly Ripa. We all know her as a talk show host, but she's also a wife, a mother, and leads what she says is a pretty typical life.
I wake up with the kids, fix them breakfast, usually put out like several mild fires, and not literal fires, just arguments that dust up between the kids. Lola doesn't have anything to wear. You're the worst mom ever. Where's my homework? That kind of stuff. The minor, like the usual stuff. Then we all leave together. My kids' school is on the way to work, so I drop them off at school. I go to work.
According to Kelly, one of the biggest perks of her job, the ability to just show up.
I never have to sort of get myself ready, because if it was up to me, I would look like a hot mess. Because when I show up here in the morning, I'm so out of sorts. I'm always thinking, oh my gosh, did we take the science project out of the back of the car? Oh my gosh, where's the poster board? You know, just like so many women. But then I come here and they sort of gussy me up.
While Kelly's getting ready, preparations for the show are underway just down the hall. The crew is busy putting the set in place. This as the audience is being seated in a brand new studio that can now accommodate double what it used to.
It's so great to have, to be able to expand our audience, to double the size of our audience that way, because we always would feel terrible when we would see people sort of turned away or not be able to get in to see the show. It never seemed fair to us.
With everyone in place, show executive producer Michael Gelman warms up the audience.
Can you make some noise?
As that's happening, Kelly Ripa grabs her co-host, who happened to be Mario Lopez the day we were there. The two then make the short walk to the studio, and before you know it, it's showtime.
Now, here are Kelly Ripa and Mario Lopez.
As many of you may remember, Regis left the show last November. Since then, Kelly has had numerous guest co-hosts by her side. According to Gelman, the show is still in the process of finding the right person. They're calling it the dating phase. Kelly is no stranger to a co-host search either. She was on the other side of it all 11 years ago.
Oh, it's so much more powerful now. I think that because I've been through it, maybe I'm more acutely aware of what the people standing next to me are going through. There's nervousness, there's a feeling that it's so much more important than it actually is. You know, it's like if somebody goofs up something around here, we love that. We love mistakes on this show. Mistakes are part of being a human being, and we love that.
And she's certainly been able to keep the show going.
Because I feel like this side is getting neglected.
And even though she gets to sit next to some of the biggest names in Hollywood, Kelly says there are celebrities she dreams about meeting.
I've never interviewed Johnny Depp and Leonardo DiCaprio, and these are two actors whose work I really admire, and I really think they are incredible actors of my generation who I've never met. I once saw Leonardo DiCaprio at a party, and I very sneakily tried to take a picture of him, but I pretended I was taking a picture of myself, and I wound up just taking a picture of myself. Like I missed him entirely. I missed but I thought for sure I had gotten him. I only got myself.
So hopefully in the future you'll get to interview those people.
Maybe he's watching this on WBOC and he's gonna call, right?
Maybe, I can't
Maybe
guarantee
you're
that.
gonna make my dreams come true.
And just when I thought our interview was over, she started asking me questions about Delmarva life. And let's just say, my future.
How many co-hosts are there?
There's 2 other main co-hosts and then me, so there's 3 of us.
There's 3 of you, and you want to break free. We're looking for a co-host here. You want to break
That's
free
what
of
I was
the.
just gonna-
They've been holding you back.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Do you think I have co-host potential?
Well, they've obviously been holding you back for a long time. What are the other 2? Who are their names?
Lisa and Jimmy.
Oh my God, Lisa and Jimmy they are very jealous.
So you think I have co-host potential?
Yes. Look at this sexual chemistry.
And we'll
Don't
end
you
it there.
feel it?
I feel it. I didn't want to bring it up though.
Please tell me you feel it, because on the
feel
heels
it.
of that app telling me that I'm a monster, I got this app on my phone called the Ugly Test, and it basically, you scan your face and it tells you whether or not you're ugly or you're good looking. I'm not kidding. The ugly meter says that I'm so ugly, I'm not even a member of the human race.
I feel the sexual chemistry.
I'm feeling pretty bad about
I
myself
feel.
today.
You're not a monster.
I'm not a monster?
Not
Okay,
a
all right. Yeah, all right. Well,
That's
I'll
all
see
we
you when you
needed.
co-host
All
then.
right.
And she didn't stop there.
Look, wait, look, wouldn't we be a nice on-TV couple? Yeah, audience. And you're tall, too. I like that, because you're very tall, because look at my heels that I'm wearing. I'm wearing uber super tall
can you
heels.
put in a good word for me?
Yes, I will put in a good word, but you have to suck up to Gelman, one
Where's
of
Gelman?
the world-class beauties of our time.
Imagine that, live with Kelly and Brian, from her mouth to God's ears.
We're holding him back.
Well, Kelly, we weren't going to mention that Leonardo DiCaprio is in the audience with us today, but I guess the word is out now.
And
so
Johnny Depp will be here tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Just want to
So
let
we'll
you
just
know
try
that.
to, Brian, we'll miss you.
Yeah.
No, we're not letting him go. Sorry if we're holding you back. We're holding you back. Done deal. You're ours.
Go for it. Again, executive producer Michael Gelman told Brian that the show has not found a co-host to replace Regis. As of yet, we don't know if there's any negotiations going on between Brian and
Call
them.
us. We'll let you know things that you wouldn't have any way to know. But they do still plan on trying out other people before they do finally make that decision.
Are you going for it?
No. And even if I was, I wouldn't sit here and tell you
No,
that.
you
so,
wouldn't. You
no.
wouldn't.
Still to come on Delmarva Life, 2 5-minute recipes, 2 Delmarva Life hosts.
1 victor. We're in the kitchen for our 5-minute recipe challenge. That's next. Delmarva Live Electric Fest here on Delmarva.